Ladies and geriatrics, yeah, and really I'm talking about the guitar this time because 1989, Samick Factory 1989. Oh boy, lovely thing. Let's have a listen, I'll tell you what I can. So on to the pickups, and we'll start with the usual kind of thing, but I'm going to change it slightly after the first bit. So, well, first of all, I'll have a listen to it on the noisy setting on the bridge pickup. This really does have a few tricks up its sleeve. I was lamenting the fact that I possibly didn't have the original pickups that went in it, but I'm so happy with this loaded scratch plate that you saw me fit in January. So into the centre pickup. And onto the neck. And just for, because I do get asked from time to time, no pedals, all I'm using is the distorted effect on my little Black Star ID Core 40. So let's see how they clean up. So onto the clean setting, and we'll start with the bridge and in between the bridge and the centre. Into the centre. From the centre to the neck. between the centre of the neck. And onto the neck. Yeah, so although it's not the original pickups, but well, you probably saw or hopefully saw the January video with the preloaded scratch plate. I'm so happy with these pickups, and it really does serve it well. Let's have a look round. So if you saw the little wiring video that I did on this, then you'll have a better idea of what's happening. If you didn't, then basically I bought this. It's a 1989 Samick factory Korean made Strat. Weighs in, these are heavy. I don't know what they made these of, but this weighs in at 3.7 kilograms, so it's a chunky monkey, and it's just so nice. It actually came from a guitar collector, from a guitar collector's estate, I should say. This was about the only one that I could afford, and I love these. Unfortunately, when we got it back home, one of the tone pots had dropped through, and it was not the original scratch plate. It had been butchered to fit, and it was a bit unpleasant looking. So I thought, well, let's just go for a pre-loaded scratch plate, and they're just so easy to fit. If you are ever concerned about, if you've got gremlins or something unpleasant looking, you can get yourself a preloaded scratch plate, and if you can wire plug, you can put one of these in. Very easy to do. No special tools required. So onto the guitar. Don't know what the body's made of. It's made of heavy wood. The neck, I think that is a one-piece maple neck. I can't see a cap on it, and the action is actually below 1.25. The action is ridiculously low, and even so, there's no choking or buzzing or anything like that. So it's from as you can see, it's a very old boy from the Squier Silver series, when that silver logo actually meant something. I think that when they went to the Samick factory in '89, they'd not long come out of Japan. So yeah, lovely thing to have. And I would say, to be fair, that it's probably quite low mileage. The thing about these is they get those hex-capped tuners, and although they're quite a low ratio, there's nothing wrong with them. They're absolutely fine, and they hold their tune brilliantly. There's one or two of these have got a bit of a ding in them. I can't even imagine how that may have happened, but you can probably see that. But the neck itself is absolutely intact. We have a skunk stripe down the back, which would of course be further evidence to confirm that it is a one-piece maple neck, because they've had to route that area out to insert the truss rod, one could reasonably assume. So yes, usual kind of fare around here, and really body-wise, it ain't bad. You'll see some photos back here, but it's it's red and it's shiny and it looks. And the vibrato system works perfectly. Obviously, the electrics are brand new, so they're always going to be okay. The only thing was, of course, when I took the scratch plate off, it looked like it had been, well, of course, there were a million different screw holes in it, one of which came outside of the perimeter of where a normal size scratch plate should go. So I've just put a screw in there because it fills a hole. You could, couldn't you? You could drop fill it with a bit of nail varnish, if it bothered you, I suppose. But all in all, it really is a lovely thing. And of course, the old Samick factory ones are pretty thin on the ground now. So, with all of that said, I shall bid you a fond farewell. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you soon. Adios amigos. Ta-ra.